Hello and welcome to a FIFA 18 Pro Clubs wishlist video. And oh my god, this video might just turn into a bit of a rant because let's be honest, there's been a lot of irritating things about it this year. Oh my!
Oh, what a save!
I mean, there's been some good things as well.
Oh!
Oh! Boom!
Oh! There he is!
And some fails.
I can't be
What's it gone?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's not my fault. That's the defender's
There you mean.
That's a risky move.
What's happened here then? I dropped the ball.
This has got to be.
There, go on. Oh my god! Oh my god!
No! But oh my, there's just so much that is so broken. But yeah, good self-advertising there by me. That I just thought I'd show some stuff that's happened, and you should probably go and check FIFA 17 Pro Clubs because some funny videos in there. But anyway, let's move on. I mean, I've just done a FIFA 17 career mode wish list and I typed it all out nice. Where for this Pro Clubs, everything's in capitals. It's just the rage of what's happened. But yeah, now I'm probably going to forget a lot of stuff, but there's a lot of things that have irritated me about Pro Clubs this year. Where do you start? Right, let's just go the servers. Right, I don't know if it's just happened to other people, but there's been many things where like there's been lag. Like we're playing a game, all of a sudden one of us, bang, gone. You've lost connection to EA, even though he's still in the party, even though his internet's still working fine, gone. Like just that goes, and then that'll happen to him. The next day it'll be my turn. EA will just be like, nah, we're disconnecting you, and it's so irritating, especially when you're in a big match or something like that, and that happens. There's been other stuff where like the menus won't work. From day one, we had such big menu issues from like in the beta, like the early access, and we thought, yeah, fine. Came in the game, still happens, and it was just one person. Matt, I don't know if you're sure, it's Pringles143. Every like time, oh no, it's not working. You have to get out, let me go in it. And it's so irritating. It's just stuff like that. The servers have been awful. The next thing is goalkeepers. This is just a fixing section, by the way. There's some suggestions afterwards, but this is a fixing. Goalkeepers. Oh my god. Right. Let's start first of all. Goalkeepers in this game are still a bit broken. They're much better than like FIFA 15 was, but it's still a bit broken. Like, but oh my god, these any keepers, they piss me off so much. I mean, they're not helped by EA going, right, we've got 100 animations, we're going to put them in there and just make it all look realistic. But the goals they concede sometimes and the way they do it, like the way they just don't dive properly, and oh my god, they're terrible. And that's what most of the games depend on. It shouldn't be. It should be all even. And a lot of the time it's if your any players are better, especially if you get one that's like 6 foot to 6 foot or like 5'4" in goal. Let's be honest, it's not going to be as good. And that's what so many games depend on, even if you've been the best team. And it's been so irritating. I know that happens in real life. I know it happens in Ultimate Team. I know it happens in career mode. But Pro Clubs, it's just such an emphasis on the any players. And it gets so irritating. It's not just goalkeepers. It's defenders. It's strikers. They're just literally idiots. Like half the games, they will be, yeah, that's fine. And then other games, you can't pass with them. They're literally they don't seem to have brains. They're never where you want them to be. And they're just like, they're not quick. They're sluggish. They can't pass the ball off the time. They can't shoot. It's just awful. And yet sometimes out of nowhere, bang, on your team, one of them will do that. It's just, there's no consistency. And again, so much depends on that. Oh, boiling. Blood boiling. Another thing is, obviously, I could go into the debate of momentum, which I do think is too much in Pro Clubs, to be honest, but I have made videos on that. People have had a go, but basically what it is, I'll say people, just a couple. But dominating the game, and all of a sudden, say if your goalkeeper, 2-0 out, your goalkeeper lets one in, 2-1, morale happens, whatever happens. And some people do say psychological, and I guess it is a bit, but then they just turn into absolute idiots, and in the opposition just turn into gods. It's like, hang on a minute, we're in control of that game. It does feel a bit stupid like that. But I don't know, it could be psychological, but I've done a debate on that. I've tried to squeeze 2 videos out of that. I've used the same fun that wasn't mine on that. Check them out if you want. Another thing is sort of glitches as well. Twice we've had it, like where we've won a game. I've got a game clip record of this here. It's obviously not speaking on it. We've won a game. It's like pretty much promotion or whatever. Not counted. It's glitches. Not there. Doesn't count. I mean, it doesn't. It's never happened when we've lost a game, but twice it's happened, and it's so annoying when you have that. And we had it the other week as well. It's just like, EA, come on, you've got all that money, you've got all that. Things like that should not happen. There's enough rubbish on Ultimate Team, which is why I don't play it, but it should just not happen. It completely ruins it. I think in terms of like fixing the game, there's probably a lot more, but that's what I've gone for now. Now improving ways to make Pro Clubs better. It's been stale. It hasn't moved on. I like the creating the kits. Right. If you're just in Pro Clubs by yourself or mate, and you're like, we feel like playing a game. What can you do? You just go in a drop-in match and hope you're in the same one. No. What they should make is training, where it's just like arena, like one goes in goal and one has shots or something. And you just sort of pee around for a bit, try and score goals, or you just do skill games like against each other or whatever. Like they don't need to make any more because they've got enough good ones you use in Journey, Career Mode, or just like in the menu, in the skill games menu. Just make that. And if you're really serious about it or really want to pee around, you can do set pieces, like work on stuff like that. But it'd just be so sick if you had that. And I'd personally spend a lot of time in there. I reckon it'd be quite fun. Make cup window open all the time. Or some sort of cup, because a lot of the time you want to do games, but you don't want to do leagues sometimes. And it's just like, I know, and when the cup window's open, you tend to play. It's quite nice to try and get a cup. They should at least, or just friendly, just put friendlies in it if you're not going to do that. Yeah, that's where I put friendlies in it, so you can just play against someone. It's not competitive, sorry, and it's just so much better. Also, in terms of fixing stuff again, actually. If you're going to put all these traits on players, make sure it actually feels like it in the game. My pro I've had for the whole time, obviously Tim Steele's Talkie Legend. He's 6'4". My pro, he's 91 rated, amazing. Yes, I've played a lot of pro clubs, absolute beast and all that. Now his stats has 90 pace, 90 strength. Obviously, when you're 6'4", you're not going to feel that fast anyway. I get. But when you still got 90 pace and you're not doing anything, and it's not just 6'4" players, 5'4" with 90 pace, still get done by an any player, will still get outpaced. Or you have 90 strength, you still get done by an any player, even at the start of the game. It's just like, where's the consistency? And then there's, pro clubs is just too much of a lucky dip for me still. Like, it's brilliant when you win. Like when you win, a lot of the times because the other team's having a lot of shit. But I just feel it should be more down to like the talent of it, because it's so frustrating when you play so well and you lose those. I know it happens, but a lot of the time it's just a lucky dip, and it shouldn't be like that. It makes it a bit stupid, really. But yeah, I mean, I love Pro Clubs. I love just having a laugh, and we've done a lot of videos on that. But come on, you've got to improve. If you're gonna, keep advertising all that, you've got to improve it, and not just we've got kits, which yes was good. I need to do more on that. I think that's everything. I think I've vented my year's worth of frustration. If you've got anything you want to add or agree with, then put in the comments. Please like and subscribe.